Keep the coffee coming.
Yes, finally!
Ooh,
Yeah.
the coffee worked.
Coffee magic.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yes. Finally. We
We
made
had
it.
a little involuntary extension to our holiday, I guess.
Yes.
Nope, holidays are over, time to work again.
Yep, here we are.
Hello, everyone.
Good to see you all.
Hello, Bram Steinvos, Mashipman, Rashkul, Dr. Feroz Nazir, and Phoenicia at the start. Yes. I'm really glad that we are finally online again.
I don't know what was going on.
Me neither. Hello,
Well,
Garius.
at least it's fixed now.
We'll see if that happens next time. Didn't happen last Wednesday, so it must have something to do with you two.
Oh, so it's our fault now.
I'm not saying it is, just stating facts.
You really want this stream to yourself now, don't you?
No. I like the way the usual way runs.
All right. Otherwise, we should be very careful for any suspect behavior from your side.
Hey, look!
Phoenicia said it's the mothership.
Yep, probably is. Look, you have a new light. Is that correct?
I do.
Yes.
I set it to like a green blue. I thought.
Yeah.
Ooh, we have an
Freshening up
extra
the-
streamer
For the.
right here.
Ah.
I wonder if he'll stay
Left and
still.
right.
Yeah, he'll stay still. I don't know. I wonder how much he has to say.
Probably a lot. Usually when he wants food. Like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I guess he can get pushy.
Oh.
I'm glad you like the kittens, Will Girl. You know those kittens. You've seen them live. I've drawn them yesterday? Yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
All my troubles
Days are still a blur.
seem
And yes,
far away.
Rajkul,
Oh,
my
I think-
cat is all black.
I think
Well-
it was the day before yesterday. I
Well,
don't know
actually,
anymore.
See, everything is
he
blurry.
has one white spot between his hind legs. So he's not completely white, but mostly white. If he's not on his back, you'd think
Black,
he's all
black.
white. Yes. I will zoom in a bit because the drawings are a bit small, so they might get a bit blurry. So I will try to show all the kittens. I tried to draw them live, apparently the day before yesterday. And kittens don't sit still at all. So it was really challenging to get them to see what I should draw and then put it on paper and then go back to what I was drawing.
You have
'Cause-
less than 1 second to make a photograph in your mind,
Yes.
and then they're already doing something else.
Yes, and then they just go away. Like, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Why is the kitten smashing the floor? Why not?
The kitten here, yes. It was trying to catch things. And there were fabrics from our clothes and they were trying to grab it and eat it because they were moving. So here you see that they are trying to eat the fabrics and they were licking things and they were getting away. And here you see more kittens eating fabrics or chewing on them, looking for trying to see if milk comes out, but no milk came out. And let's see, here we have some more kittens, and this is like little flip-flops. And let's see, let's go back up again, and then we go here. And I was there when the kittens first came out of the box. That was a special moment, and from there on, Reninsi will know no rest, because they will walk everywhere, unless you put them somewhere else right now.
I tried to put a lid on the box, but
they keep crawling out.
The mother doesn't allow it anymore.
Oh yeah, she picks them up and just drags them somewhere else, where they can walk around.
Not anymore. I think it was that day because she had just no visit for a week. She was all alone, just with my mom, and suddenly we came home, and maybe it was just too much noise at once, so she was a bit restless. And so after she did that, we gave her some peace of mind, and then afterwards everything was fine again. It was just a bit of shock, I guess.
I guess.
And now she doesn't do that.
It's
Here
funny.
you see another kitten chewing on a piece of fabric, and this kitten was meowing a lot, so there's more meow, and it tried to hide between the fabric stuffs, which was really cute. Here we see it meow, and it's really cute how it walks around with the tail up high, curled up. It's just really cute. And they're so fast. If you try to draw them, they're so fast. But I do think it's a fun bunch of drawings that I managed to create, even though it was really difficult to.
They were so hyper.
Yep.
You know, the mother didn't like all the hectic stuff, but the kittens, they loved it. They just wanted to play and play more. They're kind of walking around here right now. Phoenicia says 4 more followers to go.
Stream
That
is
is
bugging.
correct.
I need you closer down again. Yes.
No,
yes.
no.
Yes, I see error 4,000 something.
Error
Not
4,
in
huh?
another 4,000 years.
Yes. Marijn says if the box is closed, the question with the cat is yes.
Depends
we have-
on how much noise they make.
Schrodinger's kittens. Like, what could it be? Oh, okay, I think I know.
If the box is
Yeah.
closed, the question with cat is how more hungry than usual is cat?
Mm-hmm. Or
There's no
grumpy and stuff.
guarantee that they will sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Stream is fine for us. I was making a joke.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he was threatened by 4 more followers.
No. No. I'm simply trying to ignore it.
No. And I'm putting the spotlight back onto it. Hmm.
Yes, the spotlight.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. It's
Yeah.
fine. The error is over 9,000. Yes, Garius.
Looks like we have a Windows administrator talking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this stream is a lot more wholesome than last Wednesday.
Yeah, I guess.
At this
Yes,
point.
Doctor. Working on that. Yes. So how did you like Jay's stream last time?
It was horrible. People kept dying.
Things got a bit violent, says Veros Nazir. And is that a good or a bad thing? Asking for a friend.
Usually I go with the to be fair route, but I can't think of any good excuse. It made me buy the game.
Oh, that's so cool, curious.
As long as that isn't a complaint.
No, I think
But well,
Girius bought the game
right.
probably to prove that blocking is a thing in the game.
Yes.
Well, maybe we should write Assassin's Creed, like, sponsor us. We made at least one person buy the game.
Yes, definitely.
But you already bought the game. Oh yeah.
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 Oh, but it was fun. I mean, I had a blast.
Yeah.
And
Glad
yeah,
that you were having fun.
5 hours.
Blast and an axe and a shield and
No. The shield doesn't work for me. I mean, I tried playing the
2
game.
axes.
Yeah, 2 axes or an axe and other stab, bash or whatever weapon. The shield
So,
thing doesn't. No.
Attack was the best defense, huh?
No, you can block. You can actually parry, so that's good.
Mm.
Yes, the mechanics are interesting.
Yeah. And yes, Doctor, cats take over your life. It's true. It's true. The cats are taking over the stream as well. I have so many cat-related things I have to show you guys. This is only the start.
If the enemy is dead, he cannot attack you. Correct, Matchup Man. And Marine also. Blocked lives matter. No, blocked lives don't matter. Wait, blocked lives do matter. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was different to stream like that. I mean, usually I'm used to talking with you two through voice. And now it's suddenly like, no one's talking in my... What? Oh no, wait, No, I just need to look at the chat now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Chris Primebot. So yeah, that was...
Hi.
It was different, it was fun, and I might do it again, or maybe a lot more.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we're probably going to do this a bit more. Maybe some other games, or maybe we're going to continue with Assassin's Creed. But yeah, it's good. And 5 hours flew by just like that. So, back to the cat things taking over stream.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Because we have been away. We have been away for a reason. And my cat's going away as well.
For a reason.
Yeah,
for
probably.
A reason. He's like, oh no, this is the part where the tigers come in. I already feared the kittens, but this is too much.
Oh, and he's right to be afraid.
Yes, be afraid, be very afraid.
Mm.
I'm glad to hear time went by fast last Wednesday, Phoenicia. Especially since it was, what, 5 hours?
5 hours and 13 minutes.
Impressive.
And I think Phoenicia was there for most of it, actually, if not all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
If people were entertained for 5 hours, Jay, you did good.
Definitely.
Well, I messed up a lot, so yeah, that's probably what people wanted to see. And me... Well, I think people were quoting the definition of insanity a lot.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different
Hoping.
result. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still not gonna block this one. Dice again.
Oh, people just follow you not because they want to see you succeed. They want to see you fail.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, I can't blame them.
No.
So so people are here to see me fail at... Well, running the stream probably. I mean, we've been having errors.
By the way, Whale Girl is in the chat, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember she gave you a present?
Yes, Mashup Man. Failure is much more entertaining. True. And blocking does... Oh yeah, there it is. I knew I forgot something.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually forgot this one.
Banana flavored chocolates.
Banana and coffee flavored.
Yes. But the coffee isn't as well. It matches the foxes and coffee part, so yeah, it points to that. But yeah, those bananas. Ooh.
So I will probably be getting that back once I visit else. And there's yeah. So because I forget, I will eat a piece, not it entirely, or just a piece, just piece.
Inner peace, yes.
No, there won't be inner piece right then. Just one piece.
Just one piece. Nice.
One piece, yeah.
Yes, love it.
Yeah.
Not over 1,000. Not over 9,000 pieces. No.
No.
Very small pieces.
Yeah, just one piece.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the same time. I'm going to take. Going to take the same time. One Piece, like the One Piece series, before I actually eat the damn thing.
No. Oh, you mean seconds? Oh, we can manage that.
Oh, how many episodes
I
in
can
One Piece now?
imagine. Jay, do you have enough cliffhangers?
Probably.
Because, well, it's not gonna work unless you have good cliffhangers.
We'll see. I mean, I don't think I can. Well, let's see. One Piece is about what, 500-600 episodes now.
Could be.
A lot. Say 500. Just to make it easy. About 20 minutes a piece. Take out.
No. The amount of episodes times seconds. So if you have 500 episodes, you have 500 seconds.
Yes, the amount of episodes. So, say 1,000, according to Girius. Times 20 minutes.
No, not 20 minutes. Like one episode, 1 second. Two episodes, 2 seconds.
There are actual seconds in a minute, so I'm still on track.
He's just gonna eat it next stream.
It's
Or
just
the time
going to
before
end
that.
up in his food somewhere when he doesn't expect it.
Okay, this is going to be fun. I think I won't be eating it next stream.
But you will soon enough. As soon as we get it to you,
But not next
you're
stream.
gonna eat it the following stream.
One Piece.
The way you were saying it, you weren't going to eat it next stream anyway, so.
No, not with that many episodes.
975. Wow.
That's insane, yes. Lots of different pieces of chocolate on plate.
Next time I'm ill for a week or so, I'm going to do binge watch One Piece, see if I can finish it before I get better.
You probably get better. I hope you get better before you finish it. Or that's a long pad.
I can just imagine my job calling me. So when do you expect to be there? In about 400 episodes. I had a bet going on.
Yeah.
I actually expected Pizza King to say something right now, but I don't think he's lurking right now.
Or else, if Wilgur says, or else I have banana coffee ice cream if you want, or banana cream booze. Why or?
Banana.
Make it and. Like and banana cream booze.
Maybe if I... Well, the worst part is, and this is going to be very weird, but I never had banana ice cream. Never.
You haven't?
No, not even when I wasn't this much of a banana hater. Hi, Furry.
Wow.
So,
evening.
okay, I'm going to say something weird. I'm actually
there.
interested to try the banana coffee ice cream. To see if I hate it as well.
Okay,
I mean,
wow.
we know someone that hates cheese unless it's on a pizza.
True.
Well,
True.
we will have to film this.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a good chance
And
I'll
if it's-
probably eat it on stream.
Well, if it's safe, then we can show the video. Like, if you get ill, then we don't.
And we don't. Yeah. No barf TV.
No.
Welcome home, furry.
Yes.
Keep it secret.
Keep it
Keep
safe.
it safe. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I think I want to try that. Maybe I like. I mean, I really love ice cream, so it should cancel it out a bit. Maybe I just go meh instead of.
Mhm. Yeah. Fairy Baron says, I dislike tomato, but not tomato soup or tomato sauce.
All right. Does anyone else? We're talking about food again, so we're a
Of
very
course.
food-oriented stream either way. So, do you guys hate a food, but with exceptions?
Music do I have on right now?
Let's see.
What the hell is this?
Hmm?
Oh, that's not a correct stream thing.
Song. Oh, oops.
Okay.
Fairy Baron wants us to do a live cooking stream in the future. That would be fun.
That would be fun, yes.
Maybe if the weather clears up a bit, I can do one of the drunken pigs again. Just the preparation alone, it should be fun.
Mashup Man says, I call Hot Wings Challenge. We actually already had one before, but we haven't shared it with you guys, so maybe we should do it again.
The Hot Wings Challenge, you mean?
Yeah.
And Pontifex Hilleman says, I do not understand people who like mushrooms in their food. Well, but do you have exceptions? Like you don't like mushrooms except when they're something.
Oh yeah, Girius. Liver and liverwurst, can't stand it, but potato spread, fine.
That's a cool one.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. And Marine only eats spinach with feta.
Oh, that's also cool. Yes.
I do like the idea of a cooking stream. I mean, as I said, I could do a drunken pig for the summer. And just the preparations alone, just me messing about with alcohol and then big needle. Wow, this sounds weird.
Business here and Free Baron, that has a nice ring to it.
Oh, wait, does the thingy works again? Yeah, it works.
Rushcool says, don't like mushrooms except when they're psychoactive. You have a point there. But also, Shroomy Friend. Maybe it's friendly.
Oh,
it works very good against fears. It's great distraction.
Shroom mate.
Thanks, Phil.
Phoenicia says, I dislike leek and celery unless it's mixed with other things like soup.
Yes, drink cactus juice. Rushcool.
I also don't like
And
steak on it's a burger, but you don't put a steak on a burger. Unless
Oh, do
you're
you
talking
mean-
about beef.
Yeah, like I think that's beef. Or she has steak burgers that I haven't tried yet, which I should.
Oh,
Or we're just inventing a new burger here and we owe copyrights to Phoenicia.
but you shouldn't put steak. You shouldn't mix steak with. But burgers are good. Wow, this is actually causing an error in my head. I mean, and on one hand, I got.
You can translate the ingredients of a burger to things that match with steak.
No, I'm thinking. Yes, of course we can. But I'm thinking of a. Yeah, it's a great mince, but just a piece of. I'm thinking now a ribeye on a bun with. It's like no, the ribeye should stay not yet. Ribeye is fine as it is.
Speaking about burgers, I do like eating hamburgers, but if I eat them from Burger King, I just get really ill. There's something in there, I just get ill. Same with takeaway Chinese.
Ribeye has a bone in it? Isn't that T-bone? The ribeyes I usually eat don't have bone in it, but...
No, ribeye doesn't have the bone in it, it has the fatty lines in it. It's the T-bone that has the bone.
So, as for food, I must have something here.
I'm getting hungry too. Oh wow.
Well, I think that I don't really have that exception anymore of anything.
Phoenicia
Of
has the
any
same
food.
problem with burgers from Burger King. I feel understood.
Good evening, Marvin.
Good evening indeed.
Yeah, burgers are amazing, but we really should do a cooking stream.
Yes.
You know what the fun part is, people? Both Rinse and Elsa are great cooks.
And Jay as well.
Thanks for the compliment, Chris Prime, about the Wolf Cub art. The Wolf Cub wanted to eat the twig. I don't recommend eating the twig. I would recommend cooking something beef related instead.
Hope you feel better soon, Furry.
Yeah.
5-hour cooking stream? No. Well,
Oof.
if I go
That's
for
intense.
if I would go for one of the Christmas dishes, I probably need 5 hours.
Yeah. More than 5 hours, I think.
Oh,
Well,
double
girl
hop
is
stick.
complimenting my cooking, but unfortunately she can't eat most of it nowadays.
I probably my dishes wouldn't work as well. Well, maybe the chili, but the amount of spices in there wouldn't probably be good.
No, wouldn't
Not
be
right
good.
now. Not right now.
No.
In a few months.
Yep.
Nope,
Oh.
one does not go to Burger King for chickens. There's only one, and the Colonel disagrees. No, agrees with that. Never mind.
The only thing I dare to eat from Burger King is the combination of hot brownies with ice cream. That's the only thing that went well with me from Burger King. The fries don't fall very well either. I don't know how they do that, but mostly the burgers that goes wrong. Just like takeaway Chinese, at least in the Dutch variety. If it's original Chinese, I can have it, as far as I've tested it. But takeaway Chinese, there's something similar in the burgers of Burger King and in a lot of takeaway Chinese, and I just get really ill. And I also don't like the taste of it because I feel there's something off and then I get ill. Aside from that, I actually nearly eat everything.
Marijn, I could stream my cooking. 5 minutes microwave.
Very bad asks, Marijn, is it safe?
Nice.
Wow.
No, but yeah, well, the cooking stream really has merit. I mean, it's fun and we get to eat food afterwards.
That's true.
But we'd have to create a good set for it. Because you have to see everything. And we also have to find out whether we're going for inside cooking or outside cooking. Because outside cooking would need the right weather.
Jay, our satay off.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. But it's not a big cooking stream. I mean, it's pretty quick actually. I mean, you're doing the preparations. Well, at least never mind.
Well, then again, it's secret recipes, so maybe I shouldn't go for that one.
I think dim sum and hot brownies with ice cream for Chris Prime. What? The combination.
Combination? Whoa!
It's the combination that it's one with dessert
That's
afterwards.
Impressive.
Oh, and we're on drunken peasants again. Ice cream with alcohol, pancakes with banana. Again with the banana.
If it's the mushrooms, we have evolved into stoned peasants now.
No, because we're going to do the cooking thing again, and a lot of my cooking involves alcohol.
Yeah, true.
So we're back to the drunken part again. But is it peasants? I mean, Some people said that it's a meal fit for a king, so...
Well, yeah, then it would be chefs, but drunken chefs is a different reference.
Drunken chefs.
Else makes a killer ramen.
Oh, I would love to make that, yes.
Well, we could see about doing a setup. You just need a couple of cameras, a Wi-Fi connection.
I have several ways to make really good, all kinds of Asian soups. I've got Thai, I've got Vietnamese, I've got Japanese, several types now. Indonesian. So yeah, I'm really starting to get hungry. We should get to the tigers. Or I won't be drawing.
What?
Or I would be drawing. I need to show the tigers and then get to tiger drawing.
But just to answer a question, cooking stream, I think we should do that. Sounds like a good idea, and we have food afterwards. See if we can.
I'm really hungry by now.
See if we can do fluffy bunny with steak.
What?
What? All right, so Jay, you are going to prepare the bunny, and Els is going to draw his previous life.
No. Jay wants to be the bunny, the stuffed bunny that's being stuffed with steak. You need bunny ears then, Jay.
Well, with the amount of steak I would eat. Bring on the tigers was the last thing the circus director yelled. Yes, well played, Furry.
Alright, so we're gonna bring on the tigers and the story
Yes.
with that. Or does Reninsi want to say something about it first?
Yeah, about the rabbit that's filled with steak. I hope it's not gonna be a rabbit filled with steak on a stick. That's all. That would be annoying, but it would be easier to turn on the barbecue.
Oh yes, turning things on a barbecue. I have lots of good experience with that.
Doctor, I'm getting more and more hungry now. Don't tease me with
Braised
wild boar curry.
boar.
That's evil.
Mmm.
Ah,
Look, tiger.
yes, tigers. Yes.
In
Reninsi,
color.
do you want to say something first about the week we had? Before I take
Yeah,
off?
I could definitely tell. We have had a creative week where we, usually when we're working for Howling Riot, we're producing stuff, and we're very rarely taking the time to learn new things because time always has to be used efficiently. And so we wanted to have a week where we could be, where we could just play and do what we felt like, and also learn new things, because we just never ever take enough time for that.
We're usually producing and not learning.
Yeah, so we decided we'll go on a holiday, and then on a holiday you cannot really work, so you have to have fun, and when you go to draw or write, you can actually try out new techniques. And I bought a couple of writing books, and I read those. I tried some new things, and I was also prepared a lot to learn about tigers.
Yes, and it's funny that Phoenicia mentioned Raja from Aladdin, since I've been doing drawing courses from Aaron Blaze, who's the guy that designed Raja from Aladdin, and also Nala from The Lion King. And I've been watching several of his courses, so Aaron Blaze's courses, and I've also followed some stylizing courses from David Coleman, who also has worked in many big productions for both Disney and Cartoon Network, and all. Basically, I haven't seen a big name that's not on his list. So that was quite the study, and I did a lot of tiger studies because every time I draw a tiger, I start out with some sort of fox anatomy, and then I try to pull the different shapes into a tiger shape. And now I just wanted to learn, like, all right, I always start with the canine anatomy. How about I learn it for real now? So I dove in, and yeah, well, it is a big cat, but there are also some big differences between a cat and a tiger. Besides the size, they have their muscles are a lot longer. They're built more muscular and different, and their noses are so much wiser. Where they are such a little triangle with a house cat, they are just huge in a tiger. And thanks for the wonderful compliments on the tigers. I'm really happy to hear that, to read that. So what I've also
love
learned,
this one.
I'm really glad you do. I also learned the stripe patterns, which parts are universal. Where do they have more stripes, and where do they have less stripes? Where do the stripes open up? Like you see over here, this is where you have like this double stripe, but in this area there's a lot less stripes. And once you get here, how do you get from the long stripes here to the more horizontal stripes lower on the legs? And I just really enjoyed learning about that. And also when you look at the back, that eventually the lines start to circle around the tail. And it was just wonderful to get to understand how that works. And also how the front paws are bigger than the hind leg paws. And yes, their noses are always pink. I will accept it because it's tiger. But yeah, and also where the fur gets longer here at the belly area, and where it's short again, and the fluffiness of the ears, and where does this fluffy mane go? And how the nose actually has this bit of an angle that I wasn't as aware of until I started drawing it this much. So, and I've just what I did with the courses is that they were telling things and they were drawing, and I was drawing along, and I tried to draw along at the speed of a Disney artist, which is hard because they draw really fast. But it's really cool. So I've learned a lot of the anatomy, and they also went into the skulls and into the structure of the muscles and everything. So that was a lot of fun. After that, I had the Aaron Blaze part, which is more the natural shapes and where the muscles and the bones located. And then I started the stylized course, which you see here, that I did with David Coleman. And a lot of the examples are drawn along with his examples, so they are not my original drawings, but I just draw along as he draws them really quickly. And yes, oh, if you think this is a fat tiger, you should see his other tigers. David Coleman is the king in fat tigers. And I'm glad you like the one looking down, Phils. That's also my favorite in this getup, together with the one over here. So yes, this was a lot of fun. Oh, this one was my own, like little scribble, my own. Yay! So after this one, I did end up doing some more things on my own.
Oh, I love the one to the lower left.
Thank you. This one's completely original. This one is not drawn along with the course. And also this one is an original, and this one as well, and this one as well, and this is drawn along, and this one's original as well because I was having a lot of fun.
Mhm.
So yeah, it really helps you to play with the shapes and to to look for the boundaries in this. Let's see. How did the gorilla sneak in? Yes, good question. Because he heard about bananas and then he showed up. Oh wait, it's gone. There we go. So yes, it's a gorilla. In the class of that talks about stylizing characters, he also mentioned how to stylize gorillas and a few other animals. And since I wanted to know how they would approach it for a gorilla, I followed a part of that class too. And here I just had a lot of fun. This is a bit like I imagined someone like from another animal or a human being turned into a tiger, and he's like, "Look at me! I've got claws!" And I just imagined that would make a very funny story. What am I to do with this? What if I scratch myself?
I don't have a thumb anymore.
These things hurt, you know.
Yeah.
Could somebody else try to scratch my back?
Yeah, I'm scared to do it. I might not make it out alive.
I have some dirt in my eye and it's really annoying. Help!
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, that's a bit of crazy fun. And this is like, I understand why you think of Raja. Well, obviously I took one of the two courses from the one that made the Raja, so I really try not to make every tiger look like Raja, but he does have the similar cheeks in this.
How do I retract these?
Yes. Oh, I love that, Furry Baron. Ah, yes. So yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I was really happy with this one that without the reference, I would just understand where certain things should be. I suddenly see like, wait, I made a mistake, but but I'm not gonna point it out so you guys won't notice. And actually, this one has a bit more of a Shere Khan vibe than this one. This one has more of a Raja vibe. But I'm looking for my own tigers, so I'll find my own tiger vibe. And I hope it won't look like Shere Khan or Raja, which is quite challenging because these two are like very iconic tigers. So here I've been playing a bit with stylizing stuff and cranky tigers, and it was really funny. Like, oh yeah, you must keep in mind the torpedo shape and stuff, and this square thingy, and make sure that there's weight on the paws and stuff. I really enjoyed that. So this was the tigers part. Now I also took a bit of the leopards course, but I was really tired, so I didn't completely finish the course. But I do really like how this one turned out. The funny thing is you learn the differences between a panther and a tiger, that they're a bit longer. This part doesn't go up as much. The eyes are bigger. The ears are bigger. The tail is a bit more fluffy, at least with clouded leopards. So, and it has smaller paws. So, and this is where I learned that the paw that has all the weight also has the bigger bump on the shoulder. And why I said was like, oh, I made a mistake, is because here I did the bump on the wrong side. But I didn't have that class yet until I went to Panthers. So the more you learn.
Definitely.
So it's funny how that works. Of course, I wouldn't have been myself if I didn't sneak in some fox drawings as well. So I also took a fox poses course, which is the last one I'm gonna share with you with about the studies I did. I just really enjoyed doing the quick fox poses. I actually did the fox tutorials before I did the tiger ones to keep a bit more confident that I could actually tag along with the speed of the Disney drawing magicians. So, and since they are foxes, the learning curve isn't that steep compared to tigers. And I really like this one because it's like listening to something under the ground, and it will only take a short moment where it will jump up and just dive into the snow, and just you only have a few legs and a tail sticking out of it. And I just really like how the legs and everything's just ready to jump and go in for the kill. And I also just really thought this one was very funny.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yes.
Furry
thought it was taking a shit. No, it's not. It's not. Though I understand with this it could be
The
getting
tail
there.
was lifted up more.
Then it would definitely be the thing. Yes. And here we have some more studies. I'm glad you guys like the sniffling one. And here we have one on top of a hill, and we're running from behind, and really cute sleeping one. And okay, let's see.
Oh, Marvin Lancel saw that with a fox jumping in snow in real life.
Oh, that's amazing! I'm envious, but that's really cool.
Furry Baron says, I see a browser logo on the lower left.
Lower left.
Oh,
Firefox.
ha ha ha.
Ah, yes! Wow, that took a moment. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
wow, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one's not on fire though. This one is
That's just
having some
great.
downtime. Yes. Let's see, was that all? Yeah, and then of course I did the kitten drawings after that, and then the week was over, and I'm tired.
So you actually worked during your vacation then?
It was a work vacation. We did relax and swim, but we also
Workation.
what?
A workcation.
Workation.
No,
yes.
it was not a workcation. It was a learncation.
Yes. Nice one, Furry Baron. Tired or tigret?
Yeah.
Yes. Good question.
Doctor.
Sure.
He wouldn't be sleeping if he was on fire.
Fair.
No.
Fair. Well, unless it's your superpower, then apparently it doesn't hurt you if you are on fire. And since I'm also going to draw today, because we're not done working, I'm gonna draw a tiger for you guys. If you like that.
A woolly day.
A woolly day.
A worky day is something we actually do.
Let's see. But yeah, that was my visual
Journey?
journey that I wanted to share with you guys. And yes, I'm gonna draw tigers. I'm just gonna see.
Lucia says, in Pokemon there are lots of firefoxes.
True. I like that. I really do. Let's see. So, Nancy, would you like to share some things about your own journey with the writing part?
Sure. And I would have to pick a book.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna try and draw a tiger. See if I still remember how that works.
One of the books that I brought with me was Forwards Backwards by David Ball, and it's a relatively small book, and I bought it in art school, and it's actually created to analyze plays. And if you want to be a playwright, then it's good to be able to analyze a piece very well. And the study I did was writing for performance, which in a lot of cases meant writing for plays for actors to work with. And the reason why is because with plays, the text is stripped down to the bare minimum. You have fairly little regarding special effects and stuff that you can use to make up for a bad story. And you have to really make your dialogue crisp, and it's generally someone who can write a good play, they can transform their knowledge of playwriting fairly easily to other venues of writing. So it's very useful to learn how to write plays if you want to be a better writer, and so also to analyze plays. And so this little book is about, if you have the text of a play before you, how do you see what it's actually about? How do you find the hidden meanings? How do you know where to place the accents? How do you really understand the characters? Because there's not a lot of explanation in these plays. It's just really, you get the bare text and you just are expected to understand everything about it. And so it analyzes mainly Hamlet and a couple more examples.
See you, well, girl.
I
Sorry.
And I used it because one of the things that if you write, it's really good sometimes to not get too distracted by all the details that you can learn. Sometimes you have to bring it back to the bare bones, and lots of people say first write and don't think, and when you're done writing, then you can always edit, then you can always go back and change it then. But it's also but first you need, and there's also a school of first plan everything, and then when you know where everything is going to be, that's the moment when you are going to write it. So there's basically two schools that say the opposite. One says you do the planning and editing, everything at the start before you start writing, and some people just like go do whatever and fix it afterwards. And I was looking for something that is somewhere in the middle, because sometimes I like to go with one school, sometimes with the other school, and sometimes I feel like they're both not answering my needs. And so I decided that forwards backwards is something that you can use in the middle of writing, because you're writing forward and then you can analyze backwards. And you can actually check if things are still going well, because this book says there's always cause and effect, and everything that you cause has an effect, and going forward it makes a lot of sense. But if you look backward and you read it in reverse, then it becomes clear whether the effect is a logical result of what's supposed to have caused it. And it can really snap you out of thinking in circles. So I took some writing projects that I was working on, and I worked on finishing them while using this method to check whether they were on track. And I think I have now have a new writing tactic that seems to be going fairly well. So that's the thing that I practice with.
The tiger is like, rub here if you dare.
Well, actually, yes. That's pretty spot on. Yes. I'm glad you can already see that.
So how much money would you have to be paid in order to actually try that if a tiger would do this?
Well, it depends on how drugged the tiger is, but and how well fed.
How drugged you yourself are?
Yeah.
And Fairy Baron, yes, now that the holiday is over, we're going to focus on the Foxtober books. Cardboard Bubble says, tiger goes in human trap position. Humans temptation pet is over 9,000.
Yes. Oh.
Has the tiger been properly fed? Well, it seems that people are really liking the tiger thing already else.
I'm really glad you guys do. It's quite a tricky pose since it's not your average. This is simply a tiger standing on four paws. But I wanted a little challenge, so here we are.
Misha says, if the tiger is like Raja, he will love to be pet.
Yeah,
well, I think the tiger is a bit like Scratch.
Yes, I think so too.
You know, according to the pose.
Meaning
all
you can
it's
try.
Is the fang.
Yeah.
There we are.
Thank you. Faros asks something as well. Can you reveal something about these writing projects? Think this is an all will be revealed in due time kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so, because I could start stating like really vague things.
And it
still wouldn't be a good answer, or if it would be a big spoiler. So that's going to be a bit difficult.
A woman needs to have her mysteries.
Oh yes. The secret is hidden somewhere on Cat Planet.
So that means your mom's guarding it?
All the evil kitties are guarding it. It's kind of like the tiger. Do you really want to figure out? Do you want to find out if you can figure out?
I think people would be tempted here.
Oh yeah, same with the tiger.
Yeah.
But then if you find out the big plot reveal, then it also might hurt.
It probably will. But still, people would do that. There was this I saw I think a week or so. I actually saw a little film on about a woman driving in one of those safari things and actually getting out of the car.
That's one way to enter life.
That's like, Why would you do that? But guess it's Darwinian.
Yeah.
Yeah, living dangerously, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, not anymore after that. I think she survived. Got a bit mauled though.
Gee. Wonder how that happened.
He usually doesn't do that.
She tried to pet the zebras. Like everything is dangerous in a zoo. Cardboard Bubble says, I only remember the ad with the family driving away with the lion on the car. Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that one was
Or
really good.
For an insurance company.
Yes. Yeah, that was cool, yes. I'm really enjoying making this tiger. It's
Pudding
so funny.
brains.
You're right now, like, I know where to put the fluffs.
Yes! I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, you've been studying this, so I'm sure you are.
Mm-hmm. Though it's really weird to make a tiger upside down, though. I'm like, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I at least have a better idea of what I'm doing. So that kind of helps. Let's see.
Hey, at least you managed to draw the tiger.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Let's see, maybe I want a paw like... Do I want to click this? No. This? It's too big. Need more space. To figure this one out.
Right now you're like, should I put the paw like this or like this? And I really don't understand what you mean.
It could be like...
Oh, like this.
Yeah, Mrs. Hulleman, draw me like one of your French tigers.
Nice. Nice. Looks a bit weird. Let's see.
Oh, Doctor refers to stupid people as pudding brains. A line from 12 Doctor Who. Pudding brains. Oh, I like the term.
No, not that paw. Different paw.
Party.
Pudding.
Food again? Really?
Of course. We should really change the name of the stream. Foxes and coffee. And probably food.
Yeah. Foxes and snacks.
Venetia
Foxes
asks.
and coffee.
I need to get some coffee soon again, just to make sure the Foxes and coffee still fits for me. Oh,
Yeah.
you've got coffee. Now it's all good now. Venetia asks if there is any news on Foxtober 3.
Yes. Now that we're back from our holiday, we're going to make sure that everything is going to be put in action with the signings and the sending of the books.
Yes. Because you guys obviously all want a good personal signing and not just that you all have the same random fox that isn't personal at all and such. So we put in...
Or just an autograph, like...
Yeah, we try to put in that little extra, but that does claim some time.
I'm sure people will don't mind.
Harry Baron says, today is tigers and coffee. Yep.
Yes, true.
Okay, you take your time.
Coffee and stripes.
People don't mind. I think everyone prefers the more personal touch. I think that's why they actually chose the signing part, right?
Well, it is a challenge because we've often signed for people before, and then you're like, okay, um, we cannot make the same jokes twice, so
Yeah.
we need to browse back. What did we do last time?
Yeah, true.
Need something
True.
like, oh, last time was good. Now what?
Last time was good. Oh, last time was good.
That's a problem now.
I understand. I mean, you don't want to do the same thing each and every time again, so
No.
you need to do some different stuff, which is more difficult because you have to think of the different stuff.
No. But it's fun because we get to look back at what we created for everyone previously.
Oh, that's good.
So, yeah, if the jokes are good, then we laugh. Or we're like, whoop. We had that kind of humor at that day.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny how those things go. Oh yeah, I was in that kind of mood. Check.
Yeah, we have a special part of our brain reserved for sleep deprivation, and then when we're sleep deprived, then suddenly everything is funny. And we write these really, really weird things, and
Yep.
yeah, the weirdness goes through the roof. And it's fun, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not ashamed at all. But yeah, I can recognize the style.
Or the frame of mind you were in.
Yep.
I want the second part to show his pads. Maybe it should just come way closer. Just like, hi. But then anatomically correct.
Nisha says, last time we didn't have any, just a plain copy of the book. Well, I've already thought of a text for you, so...
Oh yes.
One of my favorites so far. I don't have many yet, so I don't know what the best one is going to be yet, but I like the one that I created for Felicia.
You should have a cute ball. Yes, he should be cute just before he disembowels you, so yeah. Comedy is subjective after all. Never be afraid to make the joke even if you think it's bad. That explains so much, Curious. Yes, I needed to take that shot, I know.
Furry, I can't confirm nor deny that.
How about reach one? Yeah, she's going to make this one dangerous.
Who, me? Would I do that?
Well,
It's
really
cute.
dangerous if there's a couple of nails out.
True. Oh, wrong layer. Here.
Well, seeing as this is a current, a bit of a, yeah, a silent moment? No, that's not the correct word. Well, doesn't matter anyway.
Peaceful?
Peaceful moment right now. I'm going to do the last plug for my friends who are currently prepping for the show. They have a bit tomorrow. So once again, I'm going to call to action to have a look at Tell to Inspire for charity and to help my friends who are trying to run an entertainment business. And I'm going to drop this one here. So if you have some if you have some if you have a hankering for some cool LED style event and actually like all the other entertainment they are going to put in the show, buy a ticket from the link I sent and help help a buddy and help a foundation, Stichting Opkikker, out. That's it, and I'm going to change the subject as well. So what should I make the subject?
Danger pause.
Learning.
Learning. Learning. I like learning.
Learning as in, you could see it as learning not to pet the tiger's belly, or learning as in, what would you guys like to, if you could pick anything, what skill or thing would you like to study some more on, or would you like to learn to play an instrument or a language, or what would be the first thing if you could pick anything?
A skill or a subject.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ah.
In the meantime, I hear kitties breaking stuff behind me.
Maybe you should stop them and show us who are the little vandals.
Stop learning, start living. That's actually a correct one, Marijn. You could live your life just trying to learn things, but if you're trying to learn about living life, you won't do that. So in order to live life, you actually should live life instead of learning to live life. So.
Well, depends on how you look at it. Because, yes, it's like swimming. If you learn how to swim on paper, you will never know what it's like to swim in real life. But if you jump in without reading about it, you drown. So I think it's a delicate balance between learning how to live life in a better way and actually living the thing. I think there's a balance and not... Ooh, kittens.
They keep on growing, so it's harder to place them in front of the camera. They move around a lot. Oh, the other one is making sounds now. Like, you stole my friend. What did you do?
Girish is trying to learn to program in Python, or at least he wants to.
Cool.
And Furry actually wants to learn how to organize things in my house. That's a good one. I like that one.
That's a really good one, yes.
I want that one.
Marijn says babies can swim. Well, yes, right after they're born, but let's not test it like 3 or 4 years later and just throw them in like that. They unlearn it unless you keep training it. And it's so cute. Stand still, I'll draw you.
So how many times did you call out that one last week?
Well, mostly while I was drawing them. That really...
This one is the one who stands still the best.
Yes. Yes.
The other one makes sounds the best.
Yes, definitely. That one's a very vocal one.
Tiger's really yearning for a belly rub, perhaps more. Yes, we do all learn a lot of bad things, Marijn. I mean, for a long while I figured, yeah, fitting, yeah, I was going actually that route, so this is fun. Yes, fitting in is something we always, we learn that we need to do so, but the fun part is that actually by being yourself and finding people who enjoy who you are, you start to fit in. But they don't tell you that. Losing yourself is also something that happens.
That's not learning, that's unlearning.
Oh no, that's the stuff you need to unlearn, yes.
No, but losing yourself means you're unlearning how to be yourself. Because you haven't learned to be yourself. You just were unaware.
True.
And you don't really know who you are, or you don't realize until you lose yourself and then find yourself again. Which makes learning the stuff that happens afterwards. On the way back to who you are, on your part of your healing process.
Oh, it's
I need to put a baby kitty down.
well, priorities, right?
It was protesting.
Yes, ignore everything else, Furry. That's correct. That helps a lot. Oh, it's also
And learning to ignore indeed is learning.
Yeah. Now with all the learning and stuff, I mean, for a while I actually figured that working is everything. Well, that's a big load of crap. Pardon my French.
The you work to live instead of the other way around is pretty tricky, since you do get rewarded a lot for doing the bad version.
Oh, well, when I started to look when I started to look at it the other way around was when I figured that I wasn't getting enough to do that sort of thing. Then
You're not getting paid enough to do that sort of thing.
I don't get paid enough to do this shit like this. This is good. Nope, we're not going to do it like this.
Furry Baron says, I would like to fit in tiger clothes. And Feroz Nazir is getting really philosophic right now. Are you really yourself? Or are you only the self you allow yourself to be? Deep question. Answer is probably different for everyone. It's perhaps a balance also depending on the context. No, there are just some places where you better not decide to be yourself, because it would be tricky if you'd end up in such a place to be yourself. 12th Doctor says the tiger's eyes are mesmerizing, and he's like, rub me, rub me.
Yes. You know you want to.
He has a very demanding look.
He's a tiger, he can be demanding.
He like, try to resist me.
Just look at the fluff. You want to pet.
You weak-minded human.
You want to pet, I want to feed. Everyone will be happy.
Yeah. I think I'm slowly getting there. This is a tricky perspective. I'm like, I didn't have this in my class. This perspective in pause. maybe I made a little bit too challenging, but I'm already very happy that the other parts did work out.
Go big or go home. If it doesn't scare the no, well, you know those.
Yes, I do.
So think, that the self that you are is something that changes.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the same person that I was 10 years ago or 20.
I'm glad I'm not the
Self,
same person again anymore. Yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah, self is something that evolves if you do it right. Self is something that expands as well.
During
Doc,
Corona times, yes, I've been very expanding. That's not what you meant.
Doctor, I never imagined myself to be a slave to anyone or anything whatsoever.
Anymore?
Anymore, yes. That's another thing I learned.
When I first met you, you still were like, I'm a work drone.
Yep.
And back then I was still working myself to death, so I wasn't holy either. But at least it was for
You
myself.
both shocked each other with your work ethics.
Yes.
Like whatever the other one is doing, I'm not doing that. That's what you both thought.
Yes. Like whatever it is I should be doing, probably not this.
Yeah.
Oh, we changed that at least a bit, so that's good.
Yes,
You both-
we have
You
grown.
both found a healthier work ethic.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he says healthier, not healthy.
Yeah.
Well, if you have to point it out, I'm not gonna deny.
Of course you're not going to deny. Be proud, I mean.
not-
Huh?
And not that I'm doing things perfectly, but you two are funny because you are both different extremes.
Yeah. Well, we all work hard. We just work hard in very different routes. I'm starting to get happy with
Not
this.
anymore. We're now working from home, all of us.
Still
We're
working
still-
hard from home.
Yeah. I don't take any routes to anywhere recently. I'm working where my roots lie.
Hmm.
Baron says that he's way more creative than 20 years ago,
Nice.
but more lazy.
I think Feroz has a good one for that one. More lazy or wiser time management?
Or your health will help you with slowing down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually not the correct route, but yeah. I mean,
Well, my youngest brother and Whale Girl can probably, she's probably nodding when I say this. My youngest brother always says, being lazy is a sign of intelligence.
Yeah.
Smart people don't work too hard.
They
They
work
find
smart.
more effective ways to do things. So it's a sign of having become smarter.
Okay.
the self you are now may not be the self you are tomorrow. We learn, evolve, and change. It's more effective when you can see what needs to change to be the self you want to be. Ha! Nice. That's why Girius likes the phrase, be the change you want to be. True, you have to envision well, okay, wow, that paw moving like that was really freaky. Gone. Train of thought derailed by moving tiger paw.
Like be the change you want to see in the world, from Gandhi.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you have
It's
to
a good
envision.
one.
You have to see the self you want to be, or at least think about it. And that requires something really difficult, and that's actually looking at yourself in the mirror and thinking, okay, this is probably not the person I'm entirely happy with. Maybe something needs to change. How and what do I want to change? And also going with the flow. I mean, actually, I think I learned a lot of that going with the flow from YouTube, so that's good. Because
that effect.
because weird shit always happens to you. Like, oh, here's a weird opportunity. Let's go for it. What? Huh? How?
Yep.
Yep. Be free who you want to be and not be forced to conform to others. Yes, doctor. And be too busy in your head is a bad thing. True, Marijn. Wow, this is a very, very interesting stream like this. And all with a tiger
We
and...
thought, so we said pick any skill or subject you want to learn, and we thought people would say, I would like to learn to speak French.
Yep.
Do we even know our stream?
Nope. Nope, we don't.
Number is
Not
super, you know,
disappointed.
It's like with
Super-
roleplay.
well thought up answers, and as if they've, you know, thought about this for days, and it's like a fine wine, this subject to them.
No, I
They
think
go for the quick boost.
I think the people actually are writing up philosophical answers on things, and okay, let's see if we can derail something like, what ice cream do you like? And suddenly we're talking about life in general, and
I think the stream is evolving to have a strategy ready for when we start talking about food again.
yeah,
Can't blame them.
or maybe, and usually this happens at the end of a stream.
Oh yeah.
So okay, they're in the last quarter of an hour, and we know this is too juicy for them to just let go like that. So let's drop it in there and see if we can get them to stay on a bit longer. Well, joke's on you. I mean, the stream started a bit later, so ha.
Songs in French scored very well last Euro Song Festival last night. That's true, Doctor. Like for a while, the top 3 was either French or had a French title. And Curious likes to stay in the philosophical vibe. Says, as Lao Tzu once said, a bowl is most useful when it's empty.
It doesn't match everything. If my stomach is empty, I am everything but useful.
Usually
But you're entertaining.
when the bowl is empty, I tend to either have to fill it with food, so it's useful then, or I need to clean it, and it's definitely not useful then.
When the bowl is empty, maybe I just need a plate. The plate might still be
A plate.
full.
Yeah. Look at little tiger with the whiteness. I'm happy. it's really getting tigery and with this. I think his paw here is better now. Of course, the scribbling is still a bit rough, but
I think the people don't mind.
Definitely getting there.
Well, I have to admit, I always do like the philosophical or very. I was going to use the word heavy, but it's not the correct word. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's we have lots of fun during these streams, but occasionally the philosophical or all the difficult ones are substantials. Thank you, very.
Short one.
Yeah, are really good.
Yes.
And we're all just looking at a drawing being created, and
Yeah, well, I mean,
the
this is an.
conversations go all over.
Why would we blame you, Marijn?
Yeah, you're not the only one. You're just enjoying it just very much. And it's
Uh,
good
Good,
to see
right?
that. Yeah.
I was going to go for the birds of a feather flock together and everything like that, but I had a different one as well, which wasn't all that
Unless
nice.
for crows,
Yeah,
because
then it's
then it
murder.
would be for. Yeah.
No, no, I
I
did
don't know
that.
if we
I
want to
did
go
that
there.
Wednesday.
Or at least an attempted murder, because
Hmm.
we're streaming. We're not actually together.
Digital murder?
Attempted.
Attempted murder. A manager at work says Furry's English isn't good because he doesn't know the fancy words. Well, the manager at work should, no, well, insert expletives here.
Uh-huh.
Usually when people are saying that they actually need to feel good about it themselves. I mean, your English
Well,
here.
sometimes you know things that are important within the context that they use the words in. There's another kitty who wants to be on camera by climbing up my legs, make punching holes in my skin, and it's this one.
And everyone goes, "Oh, how cute! Make it do that again."
Oh,
That's so
don't
cute.
claws.
Yeah, I think Scratch actually ripped up a pair of pants of mine when he was lying on my lap while I was brushing him.
Mm.
I can imagine that. I can imagine him doing that.
The education you followed or the studies you did doesn't exactly always match the IQ you have. The funny part is that we actually have been talking about that. Well, at least us three have been talking about that as well. A lot of quite intelligent people have jobs that aren't actually, yeah, either high in status or where you need the high IQ. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're probably among at least some of us are similar, very.
Yes, it's sometimes when you're very intelligent, people who are in power perceive you as a threat,
Mm,
Yep.
yeah.
and it can be really hard to grow, get anywhere within a company. And also, the same 12th Doctor says, like my job, you don't need a higher education for it, yet I've got a degree from university. I also have a job that doesn't require any kind of degree, but I'm just hanging out there with my colleagues to have fun. And it's been a bit different working from home, but when we were still in the office, we were like kids in a play yard.
I think a trained monkey high on caffeine could do my job. Probably a bit better as well.
I don't think so. I don't think I could do your job.
You're not a trained monkey high on caffeine.
Fair.
No, I mean, I think with most jobs, they ask way too high requirements and have way too much expectations for what they actually need and pay. And it all depends on finding a spot where you are content.
Yeah, there's a lot more that's important than working at the level that you study at. It's about being happy with your life as you're living it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're happy, then that's the thing that matters. And if you're unhappy, it doesn't matter how much you're getting paid. It's about uh, doing something with your life that you believe in.
Uh, that text actually it finishes it. It completes it.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, that's the funny part, Furry. Yeah, you use your even though you studied, you use the same mindset in another job. That it works a lot. And yeah, it seems that doctor has something similar as well. Now, I think I can actually say that I'm quite content in my life, at least my professional life. I think my personal life as well.
Hmm.
And but yeah, it's all there's a lot of luck involved as well, and that makes it sometimes annoying, but fun if it works.
Well, it's also, you know, hard work that you've done for years, and suddenly, eventually, there's an opportunity to take when it all pays off.
Yes, well, you need to seize the opportunity when it presents itself.
But first, you have to place yourself somewhere where you can take advantage of it.
Yeah. Luck. It's well, you can have all the capabilities, the high IQ, the studies, and everything you need to have in order to do the job perfectly, or to do a job perfectly. But in order to get the job, there is a amount of luck and self promotion involved. And the luck part is that you need to well, so you can create a lot of opportunities yourself, but sometimes you need a lot of luck as well. I mean, you take talented musicians or writers or everything like that. I mean, for instance, take the Rowling story that she actually went to a lot of different publishers that wouldn't give her the time of day, and one said, well, this is interesting," and bam. So there is luck involved. I mean, you can be very, very good at what you do, or you can be the best there is, or whatever, but there is a degree of luck. It's not everything, but it's a degree of luck. There's a degree of luck involved. That's better.
But also, the previous point is you cannot get the luck unless you put in the work that
Yes.
places you where you can take advantage of the luck.
Well, I see that as decreasing the amount of luck you need. I mean, I've been in.
I now have
Sorry?
two kittens on my lap.
Oh.
Well, I think a lot of people would call you lucky.
Yeah. They
Oh,
want to eat my hands and my arm.
yes, Doctor. Deep lows actually. Well, a lot of people are on deep loads before they hit what they need or want. And yes, Girius, put your nose to the grinding wheel and hope someone notices your hard work. Does work. Does help. In fact, I have my current job because I did so. In fact, I've been in fairly shitty jobs for at least 10 or 12 years or so. And
Well,
yeah,
but it's not just been hard work. You did change things. You did have a personal development growth, and
hard
you
work.
dared to. Well, yeah, but not doing the job thing hard work, but hard work on yourself, and then you took that step further. That is a difference.
Yeah, but that's hard
Okay.
work as well.
Okay,
And
Furry Baron has
yeah,
a comment that you'll love.
Oh, I do love it, Furry, because I have been a fan for Nightwish for a lot of years now. I love Nightwish, and with Floor in it, it's even better. Ghost Love Score is my absolute favorite number, the Live in Rio one. Anyway,
Yes, we have a fan here. That's
oh, this one of the things I really hate of COVID. Not being able to see the Nightwish concert in real life.
yet.
But they're doing more videos on YouTube now.
I know, but I want to hear it
Live.
live. It's way better. Yes, yeah, that one. Ghost Love scored Wacken. That was good as well.
Yeah.
Ghost Love scored with Floor. Yes. So, anyway, life and luck and working
Yes,
hard.
and fanboyness. Yes.
Look at him being so happy.
I know. It's
You guys
really
are
cool.
going to have to mention Nightwish more often because look at that face.
They're great, okay.
Just at a random moment, sometimes when it's silent or when Jay looks like he had a hard day, just mention Nightwish. Works.
Yeah. Does suck though that the drummer had to quit due to severe case of insomnia, and the bass player quit as well during the COVID times to pursue other career options. So I wonder how it will be when we see him live again, but yeah, it'll probably still be good. I mean, Floor's there, so.
Yep.
Anyway, no, but yeah, there's a lot of hard work and everything involved, and luck as well, but also having the desire to change in order to do other stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you have to take a gamble and make a big leap of faith and hope that you'll end up in the right place, because safe choices are only gonna get you so far.
So yeah, hey, do you guys need help with Howling Riot? And now I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny how those things happen.
I can still remember myself asking that question in front of her Nancy's door where she lives now. This is really weird.
Only
Different
you knew
era?
back then.
Different era, but damn.
Look at my tiger. It's amazing. The paw actually worked out. I'm happy. It's a tiger paw. It's not a kitty paw. It's a tiger paw. It's also not a fox paw.
It's a tiger paw, we know. It's good. And furry Baron draws blanks sometimes. Venetia can draw but prefers to color. And yes, I mean, Thomas is really good as a composer. Aww.
Yeah.
Jay, do you need help? Else, I need you. I don't think that was at that particular time. But that's a different story.
Yeah.
But if only she knew what was coming.
Yep. We both would not have believed it.
Nope. So, did you imagine you're going to be sitting at home talking to a camera?
Yeah.
And having
Locked
people in
up
chat?
for more than a year
Yes.
in your home.
Still good though.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we
Kind of surpassed the time by a lot, yes?
just smidge, a tad, if you will. Fortunately,
Somewhat, yes.
the people in the Netherlands have a day off tomorrow, so. Furry says, Marijn, you gave me an idea. Els should draw the Paalwacht. Nachtwacht with wolves, foxes, and tigers.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a lot of fun.
Have a good night, Chris.
Yes,
Good
have a good night. Thank you for being there.
Ah! Chris has a food coma!
Oh, I'm envious. I'm gonna try and get one myself. Soon after the stream.
Do or
Yeah.
do not. Well, I know there's a big pan of chili still in your home.
It's not that full anymore, but yes.
I'm not as surprised. Anyway, is there a chance of a raid tonight? Or I mean, I did a lot of raiding.
Oh,
I did a lot of raiding Wednesday, but it wasn't on Twitch.
Oh, alright.
There's actually a button in the game that says raid when you row past a convent or something like that, and monasteries. It's yeah.
nice. Yes, raiding sounds like a lot of fun. By the way, we never mentioned that there's a tip jar now.
Oh yes, there's a tip jar.
I mean, the tiger is trying to reach
Timing.
it.
Yeah, we figured there is a we try to do the tip jar thingy to feed the foxes some more coffee. So yeah.
Are you implying that we should stay awake longer then?
No. No.
Even longer.
I already did I already did a 5-hour stream last Wednesday, okay? Oh, it was a fun stream though. But yes, that tip jar.
Very, yeah. Sorry. Yes.
Now I said a tip jar, and we're going to do something with stream loot soon, I think. So it's yeah, it's not that we you should have a tip button in the info section as well. I'm going to look at the other two for that one, but sure.
And I'll look at Renzi for that one. So.
Yeah, everybody looks at me.
Yeah, even the tiger.
One second.
One. Done.
Maybe there's someone at his door.
That's a weird timing.
Yeah, it is. Longer stream.
Yay!
More tigers. Well, I'm gonna draw a cub now. Just.
Are you gonna make some color accents?
Okay, that was rather weird. There was a sound like someone actually was opening a door next in my home, and that was really weird.
Oh, that is creepy, yes.
Yes, though I did check and there was nothing going on. And it isn't stormy or windy or whatever, so... Heh, cool, the ears went flat, like... But yes, where were we? Tip jar.
We were looking...
And a raid.
Oh yeah. Yes. I don't see a lot of people that I know right now, so and I think that we're going to try something new. I'm seeing a girl creating tattoos.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. And her name is Spooky Draws. So
good.
I think it's going to be fun to have a look at what she's doing. It's going to be a bit of a gamble, but
let's do this.
Yeah.
I think the theme of today is live dangerously. And pet the tiger.
It's
She
going to
currently
be...
has 69 people watching it. We're going to ruin our beautiful number.
Oh, 69. Yes, we need to ruin this. Well, everyone, thank you, love on the 10th floor. Oh, anyway, thank you for being here once again. Glad to see you when we're all back together in the usual format. Next stream is indeed Wednesday, Venetia. Thank you for mentioning that. And have a good evening. Maybe we'll have one of those substantial talks with substance the next time as well.
Yes.
All right.
Gears will try everything once. I think we're going to test that soon. Anyway.
Tiger waves goodbye as well. Upside down.
Pat him.
Kittens are waving. Bye bye.
Yes.
Okay,
Bye
you're going to do the
bye.
countdown,
Is your race
Lindsay?
code ready? Yeah. 0.
Yes.